Hi, my name is Jenica Brown, and I'm here to talk to you about village life in West Africa, more specifically Liberia. So, for the next 2 or 3 minutes, I beg your indulgence, and hopefully, I don't put you to sleep. A village life in Liberia, West Africa. A typical village in Liberia consists of 2 or more families that may or may not be related. The village is usually headed by a chief, and the chief is usually a male, and he's assisted by 2 or 3 elders, depending on the size of the village. Together, the chief and the elders make up the governing council of the village. They make all the rules and regulations that govern the village. For the most part, women are excluded from the decision making within the village council. However, if a lady has any qualms or reservation about happiness within the village, she can always go to her husband or to another male relative and tell that husband or male relative about her reservation. And the husband or male relative in turn will take her grievances to the governing council for redress. And so basically that's the governing structure of a village in a typical Liberian village. Now, let's go to the day-to-day living within a village. Day-to-day life in the village basically revolves around 2 things. It's twofold. First and foremost is farming. Second is social. Farming. Let's go to farming. Village life revolves around farming. Every family unit within a village has a farm. The farm is used obviously to sustain life within a village, for food, to sustain life. The farm is also used to generate income, to take care of other expenses like going to hospitals, going to school, and stuff like that. And so every family unit within a village have a farm. And usually what happens is every morning between 5 and 6, every family unit gets up, get ready, and go to their farm and turn to their farm. They take care of the crops and vegetables, that is planted on the farm. And once they do that, it usually runs from 6 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon. Once they turn to their farm and take care of business on the farm, they come back to the village within the afternoon, within the evening time, somewhere say 6, 7 o'clock. And then once they come back to the village and settle down, by maybe 7, 8 o'clock, they all proceed to the village square. And the village square basically is a big wide open within the village, and that's where they socialize. And usually you see the little kids in one group by themselves, and all singing songs, dancing, telling stories and stuff like that. And on another side of the square, you basically see the women hanging out with their fellow women. And what they do is basically talk about daily lives in a household. And the male, they basically control the village. And they also have their own group. They sit within a group, drink the local wine, and basically talk about village stuff, and talk about the progress they have made on their farms and stuff like that. And once that is done, they go to sleep and repeat the same process the next day. So basically, village life is repetitive. The same thing today, the next day same thing, next day the same thing. And that's basically village life within West Africa. So to briefly summarize that, village life in West Africa is very simple. It revolves around farming and socializing. And then you have the governing structure, obviously headed by our chiefs and the elders, and that make up a complete village life within the West African village, and in this case, Liberia. Thank you. Hope you were informed.